Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to start a new series on a game called Space Trash Scavenger. This game releases on November 9th into early access, which happens to be tomorrow if you're watching this on the day that it posts. Right at the top, I want to thank Paradox, who are publishing Space Trash Scavenger and also sponsoring this video. Very, very cool. Thank you for that. And I've added a special link in the description that'll take you to the game's Steam page. And what's special about that link is it lets Paradox know that Glidercat sent you, and that helps the channel. Also, if you're watching this video on the day it posts, I believe you can pre-order the game now if you wish. So definitely check out that link to the Steam page, and you can wishlist, follow, pre-order, learn more about the game, and all that good stuff. Now, I spent a ton of time researching promising upcoming games for the channel, and I first discovered Space Trash Scavenger over 2 years ago. Before recording this series, I was just checking my Discord, and I reached out to the developer, Al, 2 years ago. So I've been following this one for a long time. As I understand it, there's a 2-person team developing this, and it's got about 3 years of development into it so far. But man, now that it's entering early access, I am super excited to get a proper Let's Play going. Let me quickly read you the Steam description, then we'll jump in. We're going to learn more about the game as we go. It says, grab your jetpack and explore procedural asteroid fields, derelict spaceships, and abandoned outposts. Build your space rig to process scavenged trash. Craft, trade, and fight your way to success in this interstellar, open world survival sandbox. Okay, that is the description. It is time to play. Let's jump in and start a new game here. We'll do new run. I'm going to name this Super Creative. We'll call it Glidercat Let's Play Season 1. And for our world seed, let's go Super Simple. And I'm just going to pick the number 1. All right, it says 3131 AD. The Galactic Unity Council passes a resolution to colonize the asteroids of the Outer Reach, with the goal of establishing new mining and farming outposts. At first, everything appears to go well. But as the colonies expand, the settlers begin to encounter strange artifacts, remnants of an ancient civilization. Scientists are sent to investigate, and rumors of a terrifying and powerful discovery begin to circulate. This is cool, this graphic here. Without warning, the colonies are attacked by an unknown force that has come to be known as the Entity. Fearful of a prolonged conflict, the Council issues an evacuation order designating the Outer Reach off limits. These guys are cool. We're going to see those in a bit. 1,000 years pass. With the Entity all but forgotten, corporate salvage operator ScavCorp is granted a license to reclaim and repurpose anything they can find in the long-abandoned region. SC Intersystem Hub 10-92B arrives in the quadrant, transporting the first of a new breed of worker, the Space Trash Scavenger. All right, here we go. This is our space rig. We've got a single cube here. And it's got its own gravity field, so you can see as I walk around, it kind of puts us upright. But we're going to be building onto this quite a bit. It's pretty tiny right now. Let's interact with the terminal here and see what this has for us. It says, welcome to the ScavCorp family. I'm your company-approved trash recovery and communications interface, or Tracy for short. Your induction training takes about 20 minutes. It's highly recommended for new employees, but maybe you're some kind of hotshot. You want to skip your tutorial? No, let's do the tutorial. As a valued new member of the salvage team, your goal is to scavenge and repurpose space trash, then make it to the ScavCorp hub for pickup. As you jump to designated salvage sectors, you will receive stock orders to fulfill at the stock market. To reach the ScavCorp hub, you'll need to use the right quadrant permit to advance quadrant. If you survive, you're free to keep any profit you have made as part of your corporate benefits package, and we'll see what these quadrants are here in a minute or two. As it's your first day, allow me to introduce you to your tools. I've added a telescanner to your suit inventory. Look around and use your telescanner to scan a piece of ice floating nearby. Check your goals in the top left of your suit HUD for more details. All right. There's our goals dropping in here in the top left of the screen. Equip this telescanner in the hotbar. We've got it already selected. Point at nearby ice and scan. So let's do it. You can see we got a little crosshairs here. I'm just going to scan stuff. And as we scan this space trash, we get some credits. So we got 18 credits for that. This looks like the ice they probably want us to scan. Ice rock, 1 credit for that. Let's scan some of this other stuff. Carbonite rock. We already scanned that. See if there's any more unknowns here. There's a hull fragment. That got us 13 credits. Escape pod. I don't know if we got credits for that one or not. Look at rock. Good for a credit. We can scan these asteroids. Didn't look like we got credit for that. What else? Anything else unknown here? Be this guy. Nope. Talk to Tracy and see what she says. Great job. You may have noticed you're wearing a jetpack. Out here, it's the best way to travel. You can craft jetpack fuel using the ice you just scanned, so let's get a hold of it. Later, you can build thrusters to move your space rig around too. Okay, that is cool. We're going to be able to turn this thing into a movable station. I've added a ScavCorp grapple gun to your inventory. It has dual functionality. It can pull trash towards you or grapple you to nearby objects. All right. Pick up 5 ice rocks floating around us. Let's do it. So they dropped the grapple gun into our hotbar. Select that and just start pulling some of this stuff in. They want us to do the ice rocks here. We'll get those too. But let's grab everything that's kind of floating by us right now before it floats past us. And we're supposed to get at least 5 ice rocks, but there's a lot of stuff right here. Silicate rock, we'll take it. All fragment. Now this one we're gonna have to bust apart. I can't lasso that guy in. Carbonite, looks like another hull fragment. A whole bunch of stuff nearby. Let's grab it while we can. We'll make use of all of this. Okay, we got the 5th ice rock, but let's grab everything we can see that's within range of our little hub here. That one's a little out of reach. That one we can get. And we got a few things here too. I'm going to go for it. Got some debris out there. That's too far away, but there looks like there might be something here. All right, not bad. We're off to a pretty good start. Ooh, there's even more. Take it. Like I said, we'll make use of all of this. Pretty darn quick, too. That looks a little far. All right, let's see which... Oops, one more maybe? I can't quite reach it. All right, let's see what Tracy has to say. Great job. Are you ready to start processing space trash? Good. First, here's some tools you'll need. The packing tool and the repair torch. All right. Process trash and manufacture goods to sell. You're going to need to build a space rig. That's what we're standing on right now. Your space rig is your mobile base of operations. I've given you some foundation cubes to get you started. Select some foundation cubes from your suit hotbar and build them. All right. So they actually gave us a bunch of stuff at the top of the hotbar. We've got a packing structure. This is going to... a packing gun, I should say. This is going to allow us to move things around on the station. Basically disassemble things and not pay a penalty. We got a repair tool. There are enemies in the game. We are going to get attacked and we're going to need to repair. So that's going to come in handy later. We've got socket cubes, and they gave us 3 of these. That's where we put our different processing machines on to power them up. Then we've got 6 solar cubes. That's obviously for power. And then we've got some basic base cubes. Let's unpack these. It's just a left click to unpack them. Then we can snap them on here. I'm going to grab these socket cubes. Put them here, here, and here. And then the solar ones, I'm going to just put in a row. You'll see why I'm doing it this way as we play on here. Whoops, not where I wanted that one. We can take the packing tool. Just grab that back up. That's how that works. I want these all in one big long row here. One more, and then we've got two more basic ones. Let's just pop these down just to get them off of our hotbar and out of inventory. Okay, that'll get us started. We got 3 kind of socket cubes, 5 or 6 solar panel cubes. These solar panel cubes, if you look on them in the middle, there's like 6 quadrants. And this is showing us that 2 quadrants here are not lit up because they are not exposed to the sun. So eventually we'll want to get all 6 sides exposed to the sun, and we can do that through using glass blocks or scaffolding blocks. There may be even more. We can optimize our power production, but for now this will do us just fine. Let's see what Tracy's got for us now. Fantastic work. Hang on, I don't wish to alarm you, but I'm picking up a signal from an incoming entity. There must be an entity nanofactory on one of these asteroids. They're drawn to the signature of your space rig. Okay, use this... Oh man, we're getting attacked already. Use this mining laser to fight it off. Be aware it might be underneath us. Good time to test out the artificial gravity and walk off the side. All right. Get a new item on our hotbar. We need to look for an incoming enemy here. And they said it could be on the other side, so we'll... around here. Keep your eyes peeled. Something, there it is, right there. Let's take this guy out with the mining laser if we can. As quick as we can. And I'm going to see if I can grapple some of this stuff. Can we get that? Okay, yeah. We got a little bit of the debris that was thrown off by that guy. Boy, we got a big old chunk there, but we can't deconstruct that just yet. All right, we took some damage, I think. Right there, you can see a couple of our little foundation blocks here are sparking. Let's grab that repair gun. We're using that sooner than I thought we were going to need to, but here we go. We'll patch things up. Not sure if this takes resources to do this or not. Okay. Looks like everything's back to working. Let's go see what Tracy has for us next. At Scav Corp, we prioritize the safety of our employees above all else. While we make every effort to ensure salvage sectors are secure, unforeseen hazards may arise. For now, avoid entity nanofactories as they are heavily fortified. Okay, keep that in mind. Anyway, we should be secure for a while, so let's continue building. Here's your atomizer and fabricator. Build the atomizer and fabricator on socket cubes, all right. Got more stuff on our hotbar given to us. Let's do it. This is the atomizer. Pop this guy over here. On Space Trash Scavenger, I believe you can rotate items on 3 planes, kind of X, Y, and Z. And the keys to do the rotation are Z, X, and C. So I'm just going to hit the Z key to rotate this guy and have his output kind of be towards me. That's our atomizer. Let's do the fabricator. And we'll do kind of the same thing. Rotate this guy facing us. And talk to Tracy. Okay, great stuff. Most machines have input ports from which they automatically pick up ingredients they use. This means that later on you can automate your operation by using conveyor pads, fetch drones, and trasher beams. Okay, very cool. You won't be able to get everything you need just staying on your space rig. What, you thought all the good trash would just float straight to you? Ahaha, nope. High-value trash is usually found further afield. Before I give you the jetpack fuel blueprint, a little tip. You need to eat. Out here, there aren't many protein sources, so we grow a genetically modified algae for food. I know it sounds disgusting, and it is. Anyway, build a biotank and use it to grow some algae. All right. Okay, very, very cool. Now, you remember we collected a bunch of trash already. Let's look at our inventory. We've got all that stuff up here. So let's feed that into our atomizer. That's going to make this stuff useful to us. And if you look at these pop-ups, it tells you what it is. Gives you a little description, tells you what you're going to get out of it. So, for example, this ice rack gets us 2 hydrogen qubits and 1 oxygen qubit. And then if you look at the top right of the pop-up, it says rock. Here it says trash. A bunch of these say trash. All of this stuff, the trash and rock, can go straight into our atomizer. So I'm just going to say fill. See all of our inventory into here. I don't think there's anything too useful. And we'll atomize it. Atomizer will use the power from our base and start turning all of that scrap into these little qubits of different materials. And the space rig here that we're sitting on has its own gravity field. We don't have to worry about these things falling off, I don't think. I'm going to grab this guy while I see it, whatever it is. A little piece of trash. Let's, while that stuff is atomizing, let's just take a look and see if there's anything else we can kind of grab. That says unknown. Let's scan it. Okay, that was good for a couple credits. Anything else over here? It's unknown. I don't see anything. Alright, so we're kicking out little fragments. And Tracy said we need to build a biotank. Let's do that in the fabricator. Bunch of stuff we can build. Building a bunch of blocks for our base. Here's that support cube I was talking about. This one says in the last sentence, does not block light on the face of solar cubes. So eventually we'll build some of these. They're not real expensive, it doesn't look like. Right now we're looking for the biotank. Here it is. Formulates biomaterials, specifically algae, growth factor, and enzymatic enhancer. 10 iron qubits and 5 oxygen. So we've got the iron, we don't have the oxygen yet. Can't build that just yet. We need to wait for this guy to atomize something that's going to give us oxygen. So while we're waiting for that guy to process all the trash, what could we do? Yeah, we don't have jet fuel so we can't really go flying around. Any other debris nearby we can pick up? That's out of range, unfortunately. But we can scan. Maybe get ourselves a few credits. There's 15 credits for scanning that. And once you've scanned an item type once, you don't have to scan it again. So we won't be doing a ton of this. We might as well grab it now while we're waiting for things to atomize. I don't know if we can scan this guy while he's moving. Yeah, maybe not. Scan that big thing. Got 4 credits for that. That's a wreckage. We'll go check that out as soon as we have a jetpack. Scan these asteroids that we don't know about yet. Something's in the way. Okay. And when we scan the asteroids, it doesn't look like they give us credits, but it does tell us what's on them and how far away they are. Bulkhead fragments, more stuff kind of floating in space. Anything else unknown? I don't see... Yeah, I can't get that guy. Alright. Let's grab our qubits and see if we can make that biotank now. Yeah, we can. Let's, we just need 1, so let's get that going. And then in our objectives in the top left, it says put carbon in the biotank to craft algae. It says hint, you can press tab and select blueprints at any time to check ingredients and pin recipes. We can do that actually while we're waiting. We've got our inventory here. Blueprints. This is the stuff that we can make. Stock market. It's all stuff that we can make and eventually sell, and what the prices are and how the prices changed over time. It's pretty cool. We'll be making use of this later. And then here's that quadrant map I was talking about. We're way over here on the left. Drop zone. And I guess we want to work through all of these different quadrants. This last one on the right just says more. Visit to see more of the quadrant. So that'll be cool if we can get there. Alright, let's place down the biotank. Should have it in inventory. Do we not have it in inventory? Or did it just dropped in? Let's pop this guy here. Boom. And they said put carbon in it. Gonna take half my carbon and drop it in there. You can see here that there's a couple different recipes that we can make, and this is where the recipes are selected over on the right side of the screen. I'm just going to leave that on algae for now. And you can see it's starting to produce algae for us. Looks like our atomizer is done. I don't see anything coming out. Don't have anything left to scrap. We've got a bunch of qubits of different elements. Iron, hydrogen, carbon, aluminum, oxygen, copper, and silicon so far. Alright, there's our first little bit of algae. We can eat that. I think she's going to remind us to do it right here. Great job. Don't forget to eat your algae. Yum. You want something more nutritious? Look into growing food on a farm cube. You can sell crops at the stock market or eat them for buffs. You can access the stock market prices in your suit menu. Okay, we saw that. Now that you can eat, let me upload the jetpack fuel blueprint to your system. Later you can buy blueprints to mod your jetpack speed, defense, and other capabilities. Craft some jetpack fuel so you can go exploring. Will do. I'm going to eat this food. If you look at our food bar, it's the second one on the bottom left. We're at 80. If I eat the algae, we get 8 points of hunger satisfied. There's another algae coming out. Our biotank is still producing. Okay, we want to look at jet fuel. Okay, that is right here. Takes 5 hydrogen qubits. We've got 21. Let's just let's make 4 of these. That's as much as we can. We'll wait for those to craft up. Okay, well done. Now that you have fuel, you can use it by equipping it to your hotbar or by selecting it and using it in your suit inventory. Check out the altimeter to the left of your suit crosshair to see how close you are to the current gravity well. Now that you can fly, I've enabled secondary grapple functionality of your grapple gun so you can pull yourself around. Try it out. Okay, this gravity well that they're referring to is just the gravity field around our space rig, and it also exists around the asteroids that we're going to be checking out here soon. Okay, to expand your space rig, you'll need a blueprint shop. I've uploaded the necessary blueprint to your suit so you can build one. Your induction training is now over. It's time for you to explore the sector, build what you need, and fulfill your contractual obligations to ScavCorp. Before you go, you might be interested to know that I've detected 3 unidentified signals in this sector. You can locate them on your holo map. Okay, you are contractually obligated by ScavCorp to investigate these signals wherever possible, and I've added a reminder to you in your goals to aid you. Alright, I think that's all we're going to hear from Tracy for the time being. I think our jetpack fuel is done crafting. It's in our hotbar. I'm going to select this, and if you keep an eye on the bottom left, you'll see I'll fill up our jetpack tank. Boom, 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 boom. So we get 20 fuel for every one of those kind of fuel canisters. All right. There's some more food getting spit out by our biotank. That processing looks done. I think we are ready to hop off of this and go exploring. We could go collect up a bunch of trash. That's all nearby. Tempted to actually do that. Let's do that first. Grab this debris field here that's really close. Make use of the jetpack. Once we get away from the gravity well of our station, we will coast a little bit. We will slowly slow down. But we don't need to run the jetpack the whole time. Also, they mentioned the grapple gun has a kind of like a harpoon function. So if I just right click, it's going to pull me close to a stationary object. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can pull myself... Yeah, I guess I can pull myself around. We got an enemy right in front of us, by the way. The heck? Alright, that guy's dispatched with. Let's take his little cube here. Grab whatever trash we can. Get back to this main area. And I want to break this hull fragment up with a laser. Grab what I can. This stuff all goes flying out of range. Some of this might... Yeah, that's too far away. Way far away. What else? Let's work our way back to the station. Those are pretty far away. We'll throw this stuff that we got into the atomizer. And I know there's a big chunk there we could deconstruct, but we're going to have a better way of collecting this debris than the harpoon in a little bit. So let's throw the stuff we got into the atomizer and just get this processing. Trash, everything that says trash or rock, I'm going to toss in. Get that going. And while that's processing, let's make our way to one of these 3 signals that they're guiding us to go investigate. We've got one over there, one over here. In fact, I should scan these as we're looking at them since it says unknown. Okay. And then it looks like there's another unknown thing out this way. I can actually scan through the planet. Derelict freight. Let's go maybe check out this big asteroid down here. It's going to take us a little while to get there. Let's do it. We might be able to pick up some trash on the way. We see something close by. You can see as I point at it, we're about 700 meters away. And if you look right at the center of the screen, it's showing us our speed. We're coasting, but we're slowly slowing down to 12 meters per second. Looks like our jetpack feels pretty good. I'm going to give us another little boost here. That we need to deconstruct. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. But if we see any trash floating by that I in range, I can try and go for it. That looks a little far away. Push a little bit. Once we're within 100 meters, we can use our grapple gun to pull ourselves the rest of the way in. Or you could just coast in. About 300 meters away, maybe another bigger burst of fuel here. I don't see any hostiles, no enemies. So that is good. Food looks good. We're at 66 health. We took some damage actually from that enemy. All right, we're just about within range. Let's do it. We can pull ourselves in now using the grapple gun. Just right click it. We get 25 credits just for showing up. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Can we interact with these guys? Mining laser out. Nope. See what our buddy wants. Or has to say for us. Not going to pronounce that, but it's a pilot. Hey there, little guy. Wow, I haven't seen many people out here for a while, but it's been picking up since the stock market opened. I was just on my way there with a delivery, but I hit some space trash and damaged my cargo. I've got a contract for 5 steel. If I don't deliver them, I'll be fired for sure. Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you can help me out. Here, let me upload this furnace blueprint to your suit. Use it to craft me 5 steel, and I'll make it worth your while. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Great. I'll wait here. Craft me 5 steel. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a mission here for one of the NPCs. Let's check out his little spaceship here. If there's anything we can interact with. These guys, I'm not seeing anything. Can't blast it. Alright, it says, you're near a hatch. Use your mining laser to laser off the bolts and scavenge what's inside. These guys, if you look at this airlock hatch, there's 4 little clamps here, bolts. Let's blast those off with the mining laser. Boom, 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 and boom. And we get the hatch is kind of a piece of trash, and if I get close to this thing, let's scan it first. Maybe we'll get some points or some credits. Yeah, 12 credits just for scanning it. If I get close, it's a beam converter, a converger. That's now in our inventory. I think it's just trash. Yeah. A lot of the stuff sounds super cool, but most of it's trash. We just have to process it into qubits and then make our own cool things. All right, let's see what else is on this asteroid. We got a container here. little bit of silicon, and then a laser charge. Now this is not trash. See in the top right, it says ammo. That's going to come in handy later. We'll take all this stuff and we can deconstruct these little boxes. Just using the mining laser. I think we get credit for this. Ooh, maybe I have to chase after it. Yeah, but we can get a little extra scrap by deconstructing those. Let's see what else. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot on this asteroid. It's pretty tiny. I think there's another container here. More trash. We'll take it. Deconstruct. Okay, that one didn't go flying. Anything else on the ship? Doesn't look like it. And go up and just look around. I don't think there's anything else for us over here. Alright. Let's go look at the other rock that had one of those kind of information icons. There's one over there. That's 700 meters away. That's a ways. I thought there was one that was a lot closer. This guy's 270 meters away. Let's go there. Before we do, let me hit the M button. I'll show you the map. There's kind of a 3D map that shows where we are, what's been explored. So you can see we're at where that signal is and it says explored. Then there's a stock market building way, and I think on the other side of the planet. And then several other asteroids and things we want to explore. Whoops. So let's go. I think we want to go straight ahead. Do that. Got to use the jetpack to break off of the gravity well of our asteroids, but it looks like we cleared it just fine. Ooh, there's trash on the way. Let's grab some. And that's too big. I can't get that. But maybe this little guy? I'm trying to get it. I don't know. Maybe it's just too fast. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I thought I had it and I lost it. All right. This is where we're headed. So let's get over here. This out. Hey, a tomato. Red, juicy, and delicious. Consumable. And we could turn this into carbon or we can use it as food. It satisfies 20 hunger. We'll take it. Still have 5 algae. Take it and then we'll get rid of this. Rid of the box. Boom. And let's see who we got to talk to here. This guy's not looking too healthy, but let's take a look. Okay, it says scavenger data log. My God, I can't believe it's come to this. I gave 10 years to the company, and this is how they repay me. A faulty trash vac. Without a trash vac to help me scavenge, I didn't notice my fuel ran out. Of all the dumb ways to go, I can't believe it. If anyone finds me out here, take this blueprint and save yourself from my fate. Craft a trash vac. You can thank me later. Alright, so it looks like we got a blueprint for a new device. I don't think we can destroy that guy or do anything. Anything on this tiny little asteroid? Got one container. I think that's about it. Okay, we got a notification that stock prices have shifted. There's a stabilizer that we could sell for 2,100 credits. If you look at the top right, you can see our current bank balance. We're at 175 credits. So we are actually kind of poor at the moment. All right, what's next? We know we need to get back to our rig and plop down or build a furnace and make steel for that NPC. So let's see, where's our rig? Is way out there, 850 meters. On the way. Let's go to this one. I'm going to scan this asteroid. There is an enemy there, which isn't super great. But there's a bunch of carbonite on that asteroid, and we use carbon for our algae. Let's go over there and just see if we can survive. Our health is doing okay. We're at 84. This is not very far away, but we are going to have to fight an enemy. Hopefully just one. But it looks like there's some resources or something on here too. I see a storage box. That guy is going to be coming for us. Okay, we can grapple our way onto the rock here. Let's do it. And then prepare for battle. Okay, asteroids have mineable rocks on them. Use your telescanner to identify them and then mine them with your mining laser. Use your holo map to get your bearings and see what type of asteroids are nearby. Purple asteroids contain silicate, blue ones contain ice, and gray ones contain carbonite. Good to know. A little nervous about getting attacked here, so that's the first thing I want to do is dispatch with that enemy. If we can find it. Oh, there's a bunch of trash here. We just walk by it and we'll pick it up automatically. Oh, there he is. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, and gravity brought all this stuff down too, so we don't have to chase after the debris. Let's scan this. Got a 7 bonus credits. Jelly entity. I think it's just trash, all of this stuff. We'll take it. And they said to scan this, but we kind of already know what that is. Grab this container. Just trash, we'll take it. Pair this up. Food's looking okay. We have some on us. We'll probably eat that real soon. Let's mine some of this carbonite. And we can use this to, once we atomize that carbonite, we can use the carbon qubits we get to make more food. The trash laying here too, we'll take it. Ooh, something else here. Unknown, let's scan it, see what that is. Copper nugget, we'll take it. Okay, there's going to be more deposits here. Let's just keep looking. I can zoom in and out using the V key, by the way. We will back out a little bit. We're going to get more effective ways to do this mining too as we play on. But early on we got to kind of grind it out. That I don't think we can do anything with. That I don't think either. Another couple deposits I see. Let's take these out while we're here. We won't have to come back to this one, this asteroid. Whoa. Alright, that one piece went flying. We'll see if we can go find it. We didn't leave the planet. There it is. Or leave the asteroid, I should say. A little bit more over here. All right, anything else? I think we're done. We've seen these. I think that's it for this one. All right, let's maybe head back to our space rig. we've got a couple new blueprints that we're going to want to make. Let's do it. Let's see. How far away are we? 619. Okay, I got to blast off. Okay. We are good. We're on our way. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Boom. We're floating around. Let's see if there's anything else we need to scan that says unknown. Ooh, there's a piece of trash right there. Let's see. Can I grab the U? Take it. That one we can scan. Let's do it. Boom. It's good for 1 credit. We'll take it. Let's give ourselves a boost here. Where's our base rig? There it is. It's too far away, it looks like. Range is probably 100. We're... Oh! I think they're going to let us grab it. Take it. We will take it. Should have scanned that one, but I didn't want to get in the way. Oh, we're there. Let's grapple ourselves on. Boom. Gravity kicks in. We're good to go. There's the qubits that got processed while we were gone. Let's grab all those. And load up the atomizer with everything that is trash or rocks. Decent sized inventory. We were down to 1 open spot though. And the atomizer is now full. Let's get that kicked on. And then we have new blueprints, right? The one I'm really interested in is the trash vac. That's this guy. What does that take? 10 aluminum and 25 iron. We're good to go. Let's get that crafted up. And then there's a few other things. We need to build the blueprint shop. You look at the top left, that's one of our first objectives. Let's see. I think we do that in the fabricator too, maybe. Here it is, blueprint shop. What does that take? Oh, we're short on everything, so we need to wait for this stuff to process more. Our food situation is looking pretty rough. We've only got 11 out of 100 in the bottom left. Let's eat the rest of the algae we have. And then let's think about maybe throwing a little bit more carbon into the biotank. Man, we don't have a lot. Although we're going to get a lot, right? Yeah, we got 27 carbonate rocks. In fact, I'm going to throw all of that in there. All 10 carbon. That'll get us some algae. We get our food bar up. And we've got our trash vac. I'm going to rearrange things on the hotbar here. Mining laser and trash vac. Yeah, those are... Once we deconstruct something and it starts exploding into a million pieces, I want the trash vac right next to it on the hotbar so we can quickly switch over to that and suck up the goods. We'll see it in action in a minute here. Can we build the blueprint factory? Blueprint shop. Close. We need 5 more iron. Load some more stuff into the atomizer. We're getting more food. We might as well eat it while we've got room on the our little food bar. So we'll just eat these. We get 8 units of food per algae container. I'll tell you what, while this stuff is processing, let's wrap this first episode here. We ran longer than I intended, but man, did we get a ton of stuff done. We built out our space rig with the blocks they gave us. We've got power. We've got a way to produce some initial food here with the biotank. Got a way to process our space trash into qubits, the different elements. We've got a fabricator, and I think that's it for now, right? but not bad. We fought off a few enemies. We lived to tell about it. And our health is where? 81. So we're doing okay on health. We're going to need health packs or med packs here before too long. Ooh, we got another message. Rest and rejuvenation are essential to your success as a Scav Corp employee. To ensure optimal performance, Scav Corp encourages a minimum of 8 hours of sleep per day. Use a hab bed for a recharge. All right, we'll get to that next episode. For now, though, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Again, this is Space Trash Scavenger. It releases tomorrow, November 9th, 2023. Pretty cool game. We've just scratched the surface. Again, there's a link in the description that'll take you to the Steam page. Learn all about it there. But yeah, until the next episode, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.